How you doing, YouTube? Dragon Mark here, coming at you again today with a new deck profile, this time on Relinquished. Now, Relinquished is by far my favorite ritual monster. I mean, his effect was he's one of the first monsters to have the effect to steal a monster and equip them as as an equipped spell card. And I tried to modify this deck to today's meta. I'm sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied here because I'm so excited. It's Relinquished, and we'll get right into this bad boy. Alright. First of all, we have, obviously, triple Relinquish. Everybody knows his effect. He can equip the monster from your opponent's side of the field as an equipped spell card, and he takes the attack and defense of that monster. And if Relinquish would be destroyed, the monster is destroyed instead, and both players take the damage. To bring him out, I got Manju of the 10,000 Hands. Now, when you normal summon him, you can get a ritual monster or a ritual spell card from your deck to your hand. I'm running 3 releaser of Djinn releaser of rituals. He's like the best Djinn monster. His effect, you can use him from the graveyard too, which makes him even more awesome. He can, as long as the ritual monster is on the field, if he was used as a ritual monster, then the ritual monster will not allow your opponent to special summon. So if you special summon Relinquish with this monster, your opponent can't special summon at all. He will be reduced to his 1 normal summon, and with Relinquish's effect, he can attack. I'm also running 2 Lava Golems. Now, Lava Golem is also another way to get around his monsters. I mean, when you tribute their monster to summon Lava Golem, it's not being destroyed like, Zen Mains. I'm always going to use Zen Mains as a example, because Zen Mains is like the #1 card used to prevent monsters from being destroyed. Since Lava Golem is being tribute summoned, Zen Main's effect is null and void. I'm also running 2 Tour Guide from the Underworld to bring out your obvious Djinn releaser of rituals. He's a level 3 Fiend type monster. And 1 Armageddon Knight. Now, Armageddon Knight is also to bring Djinn straight to the graveyard, just in case you already have what you need to special summon Relinquish. I'm running also 2 Effect Veilers for, hand traps in case you need them, and also 2 Tragodias. Now, I run Tragodia just for the hand trap reason, in case you have no field whatsoever, special summon it to, block your attacks. And also as extra added monsters, I'm also running Gores and Blackluster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning. And that does it for the monster lineup. Let's get on. Oh, almost bent my monster. Let's get on to the spells. Obviously, I'm running the 3 Black Illusion Rituals. And hopefully that sound from my neighbor's freaking saw is not coming into this video, because, they're so annoying every freaking morning. Same bullshit. Alright, but 3 Black Illusion Rituals to bring out your Relinquished. Preparation of Rites, just in case your ritual summon failed. If your opponent did something like Torrential Tribute or Solemn Warning, whatever, Preparation of Rites allows you to get everything back to your hand to try again for a second attempt. Now, this deck is all about getting Relinquished out and protecting him, so I run 2 Ritual Cages. Now, Ritual Cage lets you take no battle damage from battles involving a face-up ritual monster. So, if your opponent were to attack Relinquish, if Ritual Cage was on the field, normally both of you would take the damage, but with Ritual Cage, you will take no battle damage, only your opponent. And your ritual monster also cannot be targeted by card effects, either targeted or destroyed. I'm also running Release Restraint Wave. This card is awesome in my opinion. If your opponent has somehow able to summon a strong monster and for some reason does not want to attack you, Release Restraint Wave destroys the equipped monster you have on Relinquish, and it also destroys your opponent's set spell and trap cards. It's awesome. It's like a heavy storm for ritual monsters. And with Relinquish's effect, you can take back the strong monster. So I'm also running 2 The Dark Door. The Dark Door only allows 1 monster to attack per turn. Now, this can be a drawback. I've had multiple occurrences where I'm like left with only Relinquish to attack, and my opponent kept putting monsters in defense position, so I couldn't do any damage. So this is preferable for just for my deck run, you know, but other people out there can substitute it for something else. But I might take it out for like another Armageddon night or whatnot. If I get another Armageddon night, I only have one, so that's why the only reason I run one. And also Vengeful Bog Spirit. This card helps a lot too, because monsters on the field cannot attack in the same turn that they are summoned, including flip summon and special summon. So if your opponent were to summon a monster, they can't attack with it in case Relinquished is on the field with no protection whatsoever. Since they can't attack, during your next turn, Relinquished will take that monster. Alright, I'm also running 2 Mystical Space Typhoons for back row hate, and 1 Allure of Darkness to draw, you know. I'm also running, what do you call it, Levy Air, so banishing a Djinn Releaser of Rituals is very recommended, only to get them back. I don't know why I'm running Gold Sarcophagus. I just went through this deck and I found it in there. I was like, really? Okay, well, it's good to get your pieces of your combo up to your hand as quickly as possible. Gold Sark will help you get your Ritual spell card or your Relinquished. And 1 Dark Hole for your, you know, those plays where you got nothing on the field going for you. Alright, that's it for spells. Onto traps. You need a lot of protection, so I'm running 2 Fiendish Chains. This card is awesome, you know, everybody runs it. I try to run 2 in every deck that I own, so basically my trap cards are usually the same, if you notice in all my videos, except for the Blue Eyes White Dragon, but other than that, yeah, 2 Fiendish Chain. I'm also running 2 Gravity Bind. Level 4 or higher monsters cannot attack. Relinquished is level 1, so regardless of the monster, he can have a level million monster attached to him, and he will still be able to attack. Gravity Bind does not allow level 4 or higher monsters to attack, so that's always a good thing. Pretty standard Solemn Warning, Bottomless Trap Full, and Compulsory Evacuation Device. That rounds up for the spells. Now onto the extra deck. For synchros, I'm only running Allied Justice Cataster and TG Hyper Librarian. The only tuner monster I have is Effect Veiler, so just in case I were to actually have tuners on the field to synchro for level 4s, then that should be fine. Not a big, this is not a big extra deck. Everything is highly, dependent on being relinquished on the field. But just in case, you are able to have those. There's a lot of level 3 and 4 monsters in this deck. For Allied Zen Mains, Allied Justice Cataster, Wind Up Zen Mains, Levier the Sea Dragon, as I said before, and number 17 Leviathan Dragon. I'm also running number 39 Utopia, number 50 Black Ship of Corn, Gemini Pearl, Daigusto Emerald, Photon Popple Operative, Miles Stroke the Symphony Djinn, 2 Gaga Cowboys, a Steel Swarm Roach, and rounding it up, Vylon de Sigma. Try to keep up with the theme of equipping monsters to your monsters, hence Relinquished, and that would run the extra deck. Alright, YouTube, that is my Relinquished deck. Oh, wrong monster. sorry. I try to do that behind the scenes when you don't see it, but whatever. Alright, there you have it, folks. This is my Relinquished deck profile. Let me know what you think in the section below. Any constructive criticism is welcome. Questions, comments, snide remarks, those are always welcome. But that's it. This is Dragon Mark, signing out. Peace.